championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. Oh, and he's got some space here. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Every coach would say we take great pride in our special teams. Well, the return team, Kirk, stepped up in a huge moment in a conference title game there.
And not to mention, they just took the lead with that return. So the timing is perfect. It gives this team and this entire unit a lot of confidence that they can make plays and be the difference between coming up a little bit short and winning the conference championship.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So to avoid another punt here on the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rifles this football to the left. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. He tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Simpson. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. 2nd and goal for the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running with purpose. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Going for his running back. Pulls it in. It's Hill. Tackle made after a big gain. The Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a 1st down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle, but 1st down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown. Tie. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. First down here for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's James. And they get him down after the completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least under.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Powers through a tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Simpson. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense cannot be stopped. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to field it. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Sategna. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's James. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. The Razorbacks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hill. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3. 1st and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. You make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And looking to throw now on first down. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punt team on the field on 1st down. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. A big play made by the junior.
Oh, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the comeback continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Takes the handoff. It's Young. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great... Return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Hill. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bama.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered, you make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Great play by... knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And the Razorbacks looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running up. The ball is free in the backfield. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Inside the 40. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. looking for a gap. It's Hill. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Second down after that previous play. Back's got it again. Ball carrier running through tackles. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, tied. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about...
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead.
Going for a big play downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebacker shifting around now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
He hands it off from the gun. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this one is getting ugly. Well, the defense has had no answer for this pitch and catch combination. They are closing in on a conference championship.
You know, the receiver's coming up with a lot of these touchdowns, but I really want to focus in on this quarterback because he's making such good decisions with the football. He's finding his guy. They're moving him around, finding different ways to get him the ball, and I'd just love to see the quarterback. Anytime you're making good decisions and you're making accurate throws, you got a chance for a big game.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Contact as he threw it. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, work that clock, and you seal victory.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Going to hand this off. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. A handoff from the shotgun. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
Now to try here for the extra point. And it's good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. With the catch, it's Young. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. This one sails through the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds,
and he can't escape, it's a sack for the defense. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. The tied offense line up here on first and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Contact as he let the ball go. And the ball is picked off. And that turnover will finish the football game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves